On this week's episode, we finally talk about the Mandalorian season finale.
The flight attendant.
And other pop culture news of the week.
And it's Christmas.
Oh, yeah, that. Aww.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Mandalorian is over. Wonder Woman is coming. COVID is out there. It's the most wonderful time of the year. You're not gonna sing it?
I'm just really enjoying your original lyrics. I'm appreciating. It was really lovely.
It's our
Good
Christmas.
job,
It's our Christmas episode.
Mm-hmm.
And Merry Christmas,
Yes.
everybody out there.
Mm-hmm.
Or Happy Festivus
For the rest
of you. Yeah. Anyways.
And various other holiday greetings.
Huh?
I was just covering all the bases.
Ah, okay. Yes.
Just happy holidays in general.
And happy Hanukkah. When is Hanukkah? Is before
Hanukkah's
or after?
passed.
That's
Yeah.
passed. Huh?
Yeah, but it depends on the year. But
Yeah.
it's done.
If you're a weirdo, a happy... What's that one called?
Well, I don't know after that intro, I'm afraid to say.
Kwanzaa.
Nope. Yeah. No, I'm
The
not
made up
going
one.
there. Okay.
Anyways. Okay, so holiday Christmas episode. Last week we talked about holiday special.
Mm-hmm.
And this week let's start talking about spoiler alert, The Mandalorian.
Okay.
Season is over.
And holy guacamole. That's how you end a season.
And the show
That was
could be over.
spectacular.
You know, the whole rumors that were out before the season began, the beginning of the season, that Pascal would be out and they would follow all the Mandalorians in their stories, because apparently Pascal wants more money, and Disney says, like, you only voice the character most of the time. Apparently they found an agreement.
Yeah.
But if anything, they could end the show, or at least this
Or at least his
story,
part.
this arch,
Yeah.
his part there, because it will, besides.
Except I don't think they will, just because he has...
No, they will. They won't. They
Yeah.
said they found an agreement, and
Oh,
he's gonna
I
stay
see,
in the show. But they could. It was like
Yeah.
great ending, and it was sweet. It was sad. It was epic. But let's go back to the beginning.
Okay, so when last we left our dynamic duo, they weren't a duo anymore. The Dark Troopers had kidnapped the child, and Mando is left with Boba Fett and Fennec Shand. Mm-hmm. And in pursuit of Moff Gideon and his gang. His cruiser.
Yeah, so he wants his kid back, so he goes and asks for help of his fellow friends, Mandalorians, the what's the name, the rebellion?
Bo-Katan.
No, the rebellion.
Oh, the
trooper.
Yeah,
the marshal. Gina Carano.
Yeah, I can't remember her actual name.
Gunta.
That's embarrassing, because I see her, I'm like, oh, Gina Carano.
It's a great character. I love her. But
I'm going to look that up while you continue your synopsis.
It's Guta Muda. Kanaruba. It's something like that. Yeah. Anyway, so he goes requesting his friends' help to find the kid. And so he gathered the two Mandalorian girls. What happened to the Mandalorian guy? Did he die?
Was there a guy?
It was 3 Mandalorians. It was a guy and 2 girls.
Honestly, I don't remember
We just rewatched the episode, but
Oh, okay.
I fell asleep. And,
wow, we are really selling this.
And then he was gone. No, I watched it before, the whole thing, but now I was rewatching the episode, and then he was like, let's go, let's do it, and boom, he was gone. Then there was only 2 girls. Anyway, so the 2 Mandalorian girls
Cara Dune.
Cara Dune.
I knew that.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I knew. You see, it sounded like something I said. So.
Sure. Babe.
Who else? That's it, right?
I think so.
Okay, so between Boba Fett, the two Mandalorians, and Ming-Na Wen's character, and
it's Fennec Shand.
Cara Dune.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay. Let's come up with a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end, when he's trying to get the kid back, he's like flying to get the kid from the Dark Troopers. He sees the big Star Cruiser. And so okay, let's find it. And he sent them. No, that was something between there, right? What was it? Oh, they go with the prison guy to take the.
Yeah, they go get a former Imperial dude out of prison to help them break into a base to get the coordinates, and that was like a whole epic thing. And
and then with the help of that former prisoner, that unfortunately died during that mission. They found the location of the ship, and he sends this like amazing message.
Yeah.
Like, I have a set of skills.
Yes, I have a special set of skills, and I will find you.
You have what I want.
Nothing matters more to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is mirroring the same thing that Moff Gideon said.
Yes.
Previously.
The first of many excellent instances of parallelism in this finale. So
now they know where the ship is, so they're gonna go there and they're gonna pull some sort of Chewie, a version of Chewie on them. You know, they have this Imperial transport.
They have a Lambda shuttle.
And it's being hunted by the Slave One, Boba Fett. And they come close to the Moff Gideon's ship and say, we need help.
Yeah.
Please. And then they kind of like, sure, we're going to send the TIE fighters. And then the crew, the gang was like, oh, that doesn't help us. Let's go through where the TIE fighters come so the TIE fighters don't come after us. And then they go, they block the TIE fighters way to get out. Boba Fett take care of the couple TIE fighters that got out. They get in, and Boba Fett jumps somewhere else. And you're going to learn why he jumped later. So once inside, they fight their way through the ship, all the way to the command deck, the bridge. And
they split up, don't they?
They split up.
Yeah. Because
diversion.
Yeah, a diversion, but also one of them has to go and neutralize the Death Troopers.
Yes.
Dark Troopers. Yeah. Right, because if even one of those gets out, everything's over. So one of them has to get there, shut them down, lock the door before they can be activated. So.
Yeah. And he goes to do that and get the baby. And once he gets to the baby, Moff Gideon is there with the Darksaber.
Yeah.
And they clash and they fight. I mean, before that, he clashes with one Dark Trooper. And in this great narrative trope, he fights one. It is super hard. Yeah. Super hard to fight one.
Almost impossible. But there's like 20 stuck behind this door trying to get out.
Yeah. But then he opens the door and they sent to space.
Yeah.
So then he moves on to fight Gideon. He fights Gideon. He beat Gideon. Gets the baby, and he.
And the Darksaber.
He gets the Darksaber. Yeah, because he beat Moff Gideon in combat by the laws of Mandalorian and laws of combat. He owns the Darksaber now.
Yeah.
He's the worthy holder of the saber, whatever they call it. Anyways, so they do go to the bridge, and once they there, and say, okay, it's all good, let's go home. All the Dark Troopers that were sent to space, they start flying back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because robots don't need atmospheres.
Yeah, and those robots fly.
They have jetpacks.
And remember when I said that fighting one was like really hard, so it was like when the other ones come, it's like, that's it.
There's no way.
If one guy with Beskar armor I almost couldn't beat that one. It was super hard to do all the other ones. It was like, okay. And this, and I really love that because they do something similar in the game. Dark Forces, like really old Star Wars games, like one of the classic, you can find on PlayStation. It's on the PSN store. And we find the story tells about those, and then we see some, and then we fight one. It's like one of big boss because those are so hard. Anyways, so they come back.
They come back, and this is great, not just because of the game, but I think they establish a scenario where there is no hope.
Yeah.
Right? This is it. It is clear everyone is going to die. And then an X-Wing shows up.
One X-Wing. How can it help us?
What? How can an X-Wing help them?
Yeah.
How, Alex? Tell us.
Well, we can't read the who is piloting. You can't see the droid, but then the X-Wing lands, and the music is so beautiful at that point. It's a combination of music and action. It's like, wow.
It's unbelievable.
Mind blowing.
Like the emotions just.
Yeah. And then comes this figure.
A cloaked figure.
On the elevator. And I was like, okay. No, first we see through the cameras.
He's on the security cameras, like cloaked figure. Like walking through the ship, like through the cargo bays.
And then lightsaber. No color because the cameras are, for some reason, in black and white.
Black and white,
It's high technology, the cameras, black and white. Or blue and white, whatever. So, and...
Just decimating the Dark Troopers.
Well, we already kind of know who is it. Because when Ahsoka sent them to the planet, she told them, like, put him on the top of this hill, on this Jedi altar, and he's gonna send this message to the Jedi, and the Jedi will find him. But who is the Jedi during that time? The one and only Luke Skywalker, and this is the Return of the Jedi again. So, and then comes the elevator. Bling, bling, bling.
No, not yet. Whoa. There's the corridor, and then the elevator. Isn't there?
No. The corridor is once the door opens.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, he goes through. We see through the camera. We see him going through, a platform and stuff. Yeah. But the big action is when the door opens, and then
and it's green.
And he destroy all of them.
But not just with this, and this is important. He uses the Force quite often to pull to, and then the very last one he just crushes it.
Which was another great thing that they brought from the games, that Star Killer on the Force Unleashed. He would do that all the time. He would crush robots. He would crush AT-ATs and stuff like that.
Brought from the games, but also from that last scene in Rogue One. When Vader comes in and he's in that corridor. It's almost exactly the same.
Yes.
He's in that corridor full of rebel troopers, and he's fighting, and he doesn't... And we see this with Anakin throughout the prequels too, but he's taking them out, not just with his lightsaber, but with the Force too. He's swinging over here, and then he reaches out and he crushes and pulls. It was just a really great I'm a Jedi like my father before me moment, and it's beautiful. Yeah. Online you can find where people have put the two scenes together, so you can watch them simultaneously.
I would put the three scenes. I would put those two and Anakin arriving in Mustafar.
Yes.
He's walking and killing everybody. And so Luke do all that. The door opens and he finally disrobe his face.
Luke.
And then the Mandalorian. It's like everybody's ready to shoot him, I guess. Yeah. They
don't know who he is. He's taking out the Dark Troopers, but is he going to take them out too? Maybe. I don't know.
It's the New Republic, but I guess it's still the damage made by the Empire. I know that Jedi evil, Jedi killed everybody, Order 66 and all that. So I guess they don't know. I mean, Carrington should know. Anyways, but then... they're ready to shoot him, but then the Mandalorian said, wait. It's like, are you a Jedi? And it's like, yes. And then
Tears.
and then they he calls for the baby, Grogu, and then the baby, the Mandalorian says no, he doesn't want to go with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then Luke says he wants your permission. And then they talk, and then he grabs him, look at him. And then a little bit before, a while, Luke says that I can train him. He needs to be trained to protect himself.
Yeah, the only way he'll be safe.
Yeah. And because Mando asks, he's like, can you protect him? He's like, yeah, I trained him and he protects himself. So, and then they're going to say goodbye, and then Mando gets the helmet off.
Because just once he wants to look on his son with his own eyes.
Yeah. And yeah, they say goodbye and say, we'll see you again.
I promise.
And give it to him. And yeah, Master and Apprentice. R2 shows up. Beep, 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 beep,
Yeah.
beep.
They have a little exchange of like,
yeah. And R2 probably says, Master Yoda, what? That makes no sense. And then they take him, and that's it.
And that's it.
Look, the elevator closes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Baby Yoda's like... It was like... Yeah, these guys, these producers, they keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
It's like, where are they gonna go from that?
Well, I'll tell you one thing that I hope. So they set up a couple things on the bridge. So when Mando comes back with, he's got Grogu, he's got Gideon all tied up, and he comes back and he's like, okay, Bo-Katan, here's everybody, and she is freaked out because now Mando is carrying the Darksabers. What happened? And then Gideon starts laughing, because the only way for Bo-Katan to rightfully take the Darksaber is to defeat the Mandalorian in combat. And it's created this whole thing. So I think that this saga of like her like taking back Mandalore and like the relationship between the two of them and all this stuff, I think that's a great direction for the show.
That's true.
To go, and it sticks with the Mandalorian theme. Because
he has the Darksaber, so he is the heir of the throne of Mandalore.
Yeah.
So, and there's that, or she's gonna fight him, or she's just gonna support him. Yeah, it could go either way.
Yeah, and it looks like she doesn't know either. Like, what is she gonna? How is she gonna handle this?
She was kind of in shock, It's like,
yeah,
it's like she doesn't know what to do because she could support him, but there's this her family is like part of the royal family, and he is part of this sect that
he's a foundling, part of an extremist.
Abandoned the Mandalore towards a more traditionalist way. This is the way. Don't get your mask, helmet off, don't show your face. So, yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot there. There's hints about Thrawn, but Ahsoka's gonna get her own show, so maybe that's not gonna be touched.
That'll be enough for her.
And also the Marshal, he's gonna get. I mean, there's a show called Rangers. That could go back to the Marshals. And at the end of the episode, Marshall says, I hope I see you again. So, and they got Timothy Olyphant, so, a big actor cowboy that they could definitely go back there. There's definitely, the show definitely has the element that it's, it creates characters, but they keep going back to the story, it's not like a character shows up and never show up again. Even the convict, the prisoner, both the blue guy,
the prisoner, the bounty, that first bounty,
and the guy on the prison, they show, they create characters really well, and they use them really properly. Yeah. So. But so the show will come back. We don't know what's gonna happen, but we know it's gonna be good because those guys are talented. Yeah. This Luke thing was, even though it was told that it would happen, because it's like, the Jedi will come. It's like,
but
and Ahsoka said,
it could have been Ezra. It could have been.
Ezra. as it's gone. It's like really well. We'll see. But anyways,
Yeah.
But the fact that Ahsoka said that the Jedi will come, you know, if anyone else would said that, we would figure it could be Ahsoka, could be Luke.
Yeah, that's true.
But because she said it was like, okay,
yeah, so it has to
it's
be
the Jedi.
Yeah, but I dared not to hope because that's like so big.
I thought it would happen, but not as beautifully, masterfully done like they did. It's like, we really gonna do it for you to see, to hear, to feel. Yeah, and they did.
So many feelings. Oh
so,
my goodness. I can't wait to watch it again.
But so there's that. So we'll see what's gonna happen. And so after all that comes the credits.
Yeah.
And there was no. Oh yeah, that's right. For
that's
this
right,
one,
no concept art.
It was like all black in the music.
Yeah.
You know, to wait for you to clear your tears.
I know.
And recover, and then a post-credit scene. We go back to Tatooine.
Yes, Jabba's palace.
Yes.
And Fennec Chan strolls into the throne room, where what's that guy's name? Jabba's major domo, the Twi'lek person. Anyway, she walks in, shoots everybody out.
I want to say Bilbo Sangrila, but that's not a thing.
No, but it's something like that.
It is.
I can't remember his name. Anyway, but you know who I'm talking about. So she walks in, shoots everybody down, and makes it pretty clear that she's there for business. And then who shows up next? Boba Fett. And he walks in and makes it like... kills the Twi'lek, sits down in Jabba's throne, and makes it like he's taking over the Hutt's thing.
Huh? I never get... Bib Fortuna.
Bib Fortuna.
Yeah. Not Bilbo Sangrila. That could be a new character.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, so Boba Fett takes over the Hutt cartel.
Yeah.
And we'll see what's gonna happen.
We will see in December of 2021.
Yeah, the book of Boba Fett.
Yes.
So already a new show coming. Same people that brought you the Mandalorian. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Very promising.
So yeah, that was a Christmas gift for all of us. No Mandalorian this Friday.
It was. 2020 has been terrible, but The Mandalorian has been truly.
Oh, my sister posted this meme. It's like, aren't you anyone concerned that the next year is actually called
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's do some quick news.
Okay. The Flight Attendant got renewed for a second season.
Yes, and the show was good.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was creative. It was a great role for Kaley.
It was great. Yeah, she was great in the role. And there's some mystery that could go. Yeah. But the book, it's over. The book ends when the show ends. So we'll see.
Yeah, we will see. Because I look forward to watching that. Be Positive also got, well, not a renewal so much as...
They got us a full series order.
Yeah.
Chuck Lorre, I guess, is he's a powerhouse. His name is strong up there. And on CBS, and the show is CBS, maybe CBS crowd. It's okay and funny. I don't know how much the show would last because it's kind of like, okay, he get the kidney, boom.
Then what?
Yeah. But again, what was the show? Mike and Molly? No, Mike and Molly was about the relationship. It could last forever. There was some other show that was about. Yeah, never mind. I mean, the show called How I Met Your Mother lasts 10 years. 10 years to meet someone.
Fair enough.
10 years telling a story to kids. Anyways.
10 years to marry the person he goes on a date with in the first episode. But anyways.
Yeah. No, that was... Oh, yeah, 10 years. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sing is getting a sequel.
Yeah, I'm excited because
yeah.
I really like Sing. It's like there's some things on the narrative, you know. The main character, there's a moment that he loses everything.
Yes.
And he goes back to work.
He just goes back to work, washing cars.
It's
doesn't miss a beat.
It's a great lesson for kids, and it's a great cast, great music.
It is, and like on
funny.
paper, it should have been stupid. I'll be honest. If I'd seen the trailer, I'm like, this is not going to be a good movie. But like,
but the trailer is
solid.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but
Mama, the pig dancing.
I know, but if you're gonna say like it's American Idol with animals, this is not a good movie.
No,
Sing is a great movie, and the sequel is lining it like they're getting a great cast.
That's freaking Bono. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, Bono, Pharrell, Taron Egerton is coming back, and he's apparently pretty excited about it.
Who?
Taron Egerton.
Oh, everybody's coming back.
Yeah.
And Matthew McConaughey. You have wieder Jachida Jones.
Yeah. It looks like they'll be adding Chelsea Peretti from... she's in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, right?
Yeah, she's... whatever her name, I can't remember her name. Gina Peralta. No. Gina Peretti. No, Peretti's her actual name.
I don't know.
Anyway.
She's hilarious.
Yeah.
We love her to death. So that's something to look forward to. Very much so.
So MGM is all over the news because apparently they want to sell out.
Which is crazy. MGM is like one of like the OG giant film studios.
Yes.
They've been around as long as Hollywood has. So,
classic Hollywood.
Yeah.
But they are on sale for apparently 5.5 billion. So if you didn't get my Christmas gift yet, you could go out there and buy MGM.
When our new stimulus checks roll in.
If 5.5, but maybe if you've offered 5 in cash, they'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's actually 5.5 including that. So, yeah. Pay more then, so I don't have any debt. But MGM has a film library of over 4,000 titles and 17,000 hours of television programming.
Huge. And some big movies coming out still to come, including No Time to Die is there.
Oh yeah. They do own the Bond franchise, Rocky, Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit. No, I don't think they do Lord of the Rings.
I don't think they did. They
do The Hobbit.
Yeah.
Vikings, Handmaid's Tale.
Creed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Skyfall, Creed, and The Hobbit were among the big ones they had not so long ago. But they might be going to someone else. It's now owned. Did I put that detail on the? No.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's just a matter of money. So MGM will still be the same or something similar, but someone else will be the one paying the bills and getting the profit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, maybe they're not gonna sell on this man. Who knows?
Not me. I don't know.
Yeah.
We do know that Patty Jenkins will not be doing a director's cut of Wonder Woman 1984.
No, that's not it.
What?
She was up with the news this week about the first movie that the studios pushed her to move the ending of the first movie to make it smaller and personal, stuff like that. And so that might happen. That might come a Jenkins cut. Who knows?
Interesting.
But,
because she said pretty definitively for 1984 she won't do one.
Okay.
Just because if she were, like, everything she wanted is in the movie. So from what I read, she just was very clear that in 1984 she's got everything in the movie that she wants. And so if there were to be like a director's cut, it would really just be her adding some breathing room, some space, like kind of slowing down the pace and adding maybe 10 or 15 minutes of just not a whole lot. So
yeah, and it makes sense that for this one she has all the power of decision, power to do whatever she wanted, and at the end this would be the movie she wanted. But the first one she was,
new kid on the block but I don't know if she's a new kid on the block, but like
I mean after that movie it was like the director of Wonder Woman, that brings power to her, cachet. She has cachet.
Yes, She does. As the French would have it.
Yeah. Anyways, but on the first one, the studios did push her to change the ending, and still, I think it worked. I think it was deep, personal. Steve. I don't know. Maybe Steve didn't die in the original. She didn't give details.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, Wonder Woman is coming out.
Yes.
Tomorrow. What time is it?
Nope. 2 days.
2 days. It's almost.
Yeah. Christmas Day.
24th. Christmas Day.
I don't know when this
Both
airs.
at the movie theaters and
on HBO Max.
HBO Max is gonna be the first HBO 4K movie. HBO Max 4K movie is gonna be the first double release, whatever they call it, and the first of many. And yeah, we're gonna see it and talk about it next week. But it's pretty exciting to see. Yeah, DC Comics Wonder Woman meets George Royal. And it's, the fun of the 80s.
Yeah, this is gonna be a fun one.
I wasn't around. Gal
Sure.
Gadot, Pedro Pascal. This guy, see?
He's doing alright.
Yeah.
He's doing alright. I don't remember him being in much before Narcos, but...
he was in Game of Thrones.
Oh, that's right, but not for very long.
It's funny because he died because he refused to wear a helmet.
He did.
And now he refused to not wear a helmet.
Lesson learned. Guess who's still alive?
Yeah.
2 seasons.
So, and Kirsten Wiig. And is there anyone else worth mentioning?
Chris Pine.
Of course, Chris Pine, Steve Trevor. Yeah. So, Wonder Woman 1984 out there. Go see it at home.
Yes.
Go see it. The movies. Gonna be fun.
It is. Okay, His Dark Materials has been renewed for 3rd season.
And third final season.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on HBO Max. 2nd season is currently running. We shall come back to talk more about it eventually.
Probably after we watch it, though.
Yeah, of course.
So,
yeah. I'm not going to try to guess.
Okay, what else?
Well, the game industry is projected to hit 179.7 billion globally, which
That's
is
a big
more.
number, kids.
How big it is?
It's 179.7 billion.
It's bigger than the film industry and the sports industry combined.
Which makes sense because gaming you can do. Gaming is inherently socially distanced, whereas these other things.
Yes, yeah. And that's one of the reasons is because the film industry and the sports industry were hit big time by COVID-19. One more thing about COVID-19 and the film industry is this relief pact that's being voted is in process to the Congress and to the White House. Will give something like $15 million. That sounds like nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more.
Probably billion.
Yeah.
No, it can't be billion. Nope. Take that back.
But they will give a lot of money to the film industry.
Yeah.
To try to help them. We'll see. It's I guess they do generate jobs, so I guess it's.
They do. There's a lot of people employed.
It's understandable, and if everybody's gonna get help, so yeah, it's not a bailout. It's like trying to keep businesses open.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a tough one. All right, and last but not least, our latest massive Hollywood controversy is the new film Minari.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Daniel Day-Kim is not happy.
Yeah.
So, short version is...
It's an American movie.
Yeah.
Made by American director. In America.
American stars.
With American stars. In America. But it's spoken in Korean, or mostly in Korean. It has English. And the Academy...
Because it's a story about immigrants.
Yeah. And the Academy has some rules, and this is the Golden Globe Academy, the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, Hollywood Foreign Press Association. Yeah.
Made it.
The rules are that if the movie has more than 50% in a different language than English, the movie should be in the category
in the foreign language category.
Foreign language category, and there's this whole controversy because the movie will not be nominated, cannot be nominated for Best Picture, and then the Koreans are fighting it. The association says they actually apply for this. So it's like is the whole this guy says something, this guy says something, but the fight is apparently with the whole race thing in America, there's some minorities that still are not as strong or considered in Hollywood. Hence Asians and Latinos.
Daniel Day Kim said that this is the movie equivalent of being told to go back to your country when your country is in fact this one, America, which I thought was pretty.
Yeah.
It was pretty scathing. And so a couple other points I read, Inglourious Basterds, which I haven't seen, but apparently a lot of that film is actually in other languages.
The whole
right?
first act. Can I call it first act? But this whole big portion of the beginning of the movie, it's all in German.
But it wasn't treated as a foreign language.
It was nominated for Best Picture.
But
I guess it comes down to what they claim 50%. Again, that movie, what's it called? Inglourious Bastard. It was a lot.
But it wasn't the 50%.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is...
Remember Apocalypto? Or The Passion of the Christ? Mel Gibson, in a row. He directed The Passion of Christ all in Aramaic and Greek. I think those are the main languages. And then he went and directed Apocalypto. And there's a little bit of Latin. But then Apocalypto, he directed all in ancient... I can't remember if it's Mayan or Incan. Yeah. It's but again, those movies did not they didn't go for awards.
Yeah.
So So that could be a precedent. That movie was nominated for Best Picture, but they weren't. So I guess
they weren't.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate because that would be a great precedent to bring up.
Yeah.
Well, another thing I read that some people are starting to say maybe that rule needs to change. Like maybe foreign language isn't necessarily how it should be divided, or maybe we should just consider if it's a movie, it should be able to be considered for Best Picture, or maybe American films aren't necessarily English. There's a lot of questions that are coming up and getting discussed around this.
I mean, there's problems and there's the good things is the fact that there's a foreign category it's guarantees movies out there to get a nomination.
Sure.
If they eliminate that and put them all with best movies, they might never get it. But I think the Academy it differs from the Hollywood Foreign Press Association because last year was a Korean movie that won
Best Picture, and that's happened before too, right?
It shouldn't, but it did.
Life is Beautiful.
It was nominated for both. Brazilian movie called City of God was nominated for both. But and there was a couple others that were nominated for both.
Yeah. Okay, well, we will see how this all plays out.
Yeah.
On the bright side, the movie's getting a lot of press, and it looks interesting. I don't know if I would have heard of it otherwise, but it is one I would like to see. So.
Yeah. Last but not least, Tom Holland's Cherry poster sucks. So yeah, if you wanna see, go see it. The movie is getting Oscar praise and awards praise, but apparently the poster is pretty bad.
The poster?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's awful. You should see it. Anyways.
Okay, good to know.
That's it for this week. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
See you next week. We're going to talk about Wonder Woman. And, the Christmas swag we got. Maybe there's PlayStation 5 under my tree.
There's not.
Because the game industry made more than film industry, so there's a lot of, Yeah. So may the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.